Time stopped. There was no past nor future. Both fused into a second. The present was absent. A foolish fraud. Ladies and gentlemen, Einstein's theories have become real. Time has turned into matter. As a consequence of centuries' disappearance, all of us were there again. Absolutely all of us. Kerberos, number 1 and 2, 1921. Alvar aalto. In 1997 and 98, a group of 40 people from all over the world studied for 9 months at Helsinki University of Technology Architecture School in Otaniemi, Finland. During that period, Kati Blom, our teacher, took us to many Alvar aalto buildings. 10 years later, only 5 of us have kept in touch. This summer, 3 of us decided to come back. What happens when you go back to the place of your memories? Otaniemi. It is July the 10th, 11 a.m. We enter Otaniemi after 10 years. We feel at home. Not much has changed. It feels as time has stopped in Alvar aalto's buildings. Mostly all of them are not only well kept, but still used. Different foundations and users are doing the same things that were done in them 40, 60, 70 years ago. Aalto's buildings don't look old, they're still here. A strong feeling of protection and homeliness comes from an extreme respect and intercourse of people, light, snow, forests, with his buildings. Most of our teachers' names are still there. Everyone is on holiday but the librarian. She has filed thousands of drawings and pictures and knows where all the books are. Everything is still there. The sofa where we had siesta.
And as technical detail, in the original part of this house, which is the larger part too, of course, there is still the original floor heating working.
The basement where we had secret dinners, the kitchen where we cooked tortilla de patatas and bear noodles. It is locked away today. There are new computers, new passwords. The former computer room where we send emails to our friends abroad is locked. What is there inside it now?
For example, if the wiring was terrible before the renovation, because it has, Aalto never thought about the computers.
Our studio was locked too. We asked the librarian if she could open it for us and told her our story. The table have gone. There is only Aalto's chairs left.
And this is still today an office building. This is not a museum. Riihitie house is a museum. But here I'm working now it's not any longer an architectural studio or architect studio. It's here I'm working some organizations like Alvar aalto Foundation, Alvar aalto Academy, Restoration Committee for the Library in Ivor, and the Architectural Heritage Department of Industrial Museum. The names are maybe not so important, but with these names you understand that these people who work here, maybe about 10 people together, they take care of Alvar aalto's architectural heritage in different ways.
Kilo. Some of us lived in the forests outside Helsinki, in Leppävaara, in Kilo. Our apartment's first door was Saarinen's train station. Its polished stone floor, our TV room. Home was too far to escape to when necessary. Too far to visit it now. In the city we found many other rooms. Rooms where we drew naked girls. Rooms where we bought pencils and ink. Rooms where we read or stared at Finnish words. Rooms where we watched old movies with Finnish subtitles. Some rooms were full of love. Pulla. The Esplanade is a southern avenue that comes from the harbor. The Esplanade Cafe is one of the few places in this deserted city that is always busy. It is now twice its former size and has undergone major renewal. We spent long winter afternoons eating pullas and drawing altos buildings. The waitresses are still beautiful. Pullas taste the same. Soda.
Patients that did live here, they lived sometimes years and years, and they were isolated from their families and everything. So they had to have like singing nights and theatrical performances that they made, and when movies came, they had. So this is the place that they kind of community place.
Bars became our community place. Like Aalto's buildings, they are still here. Bar number 9, Tapasta, Rottaja, Corona. Kaurasmäki's car is still parked in front. Only Soda has gone. It is now called Inferno. Kukkula kaupunki. Aalto was a heavy drinker. His bedrooms, now so much visited and photographed, were his last studio when vodka and creativity felt exhausted. We fell asleep in his visions of the South. Women, ego, and more work. The housekeeper.
There's a tiny flat for the housekeeper. They had all the time an own housekeeper here who was cooking the lunch for them. And we have still today the same luxury.
Still living here?
Yes, but it's not the same person anymore. but
Are you sure?
Almost.
Alvar is Aalto's housekeeper. His job is to keep everything as it is. Our friend's presence is still felt there. We are all in Aalto's buildings now. In summer, after work, Alvar likes to go fishing. I wish I could see what we're doing in his absence.